Hello, welcome to our big movements yoga flow. This is going to be a strong, powerful flow with a lot of big, expressive, and expansive movements. I really like this style of yoga. I think it feels good. I think it's fun. So I hope you enjoy it as well. Let's go ahead and get started in a child's pose. Knees wide, arms forward, forehead comes down. Just take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just notice the shoulders start to sink down towards the mat. Just finding some softness in the body before we start to power up. Just being present in the space on the mat. Just you, your body, right here, right now. The culmination of all your life's choices have led you to this moment right here on the mat. So be really proud of yourself, really grateful for every opportunity, every struggle you've had, because it's landed you here. In this moment, breathing into your temple, filling it up with life. So now as you start to breathe, start to try to breathe in and out only through the nostrils, inhaling through the nose, and then exhaling out the nose as well. Inhale. Exhale. One more here, inhale. Out the nostrils, exhale. Wonderful. On the next inhale, make your way up to tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Beginning with cow pose. Drop the belly, tuck the toes, roll the shoulders back. Gaze up. Exhale, round the back. Look towards the belly button. Press the earth away from you. Inhale, arch the back, tuck the toes, look up. Move with breath. Exhale it out. Inhale, start to exaggerate it. Really lift the gaze, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back. Then exhale, drop the belly in towards the spine, chin to chest, press away. Good, back to tabletop. Let's stretch out the wrists, so point the fingers back towards the body. If that's ever too intense, you can always just point the fingers out to the sides of the mat. You know, if it's early in the day or if you have sensitive wrists, this can definitely be a tricky one. So just breathe into the wrists right before the palms want to peel off the mat. Lean the left ear towards the left shoulder and breathe. Roll the chin through center, right ear towards right shoulder. Roll the chin through center, flip the grip, palms are facing up, so you can point the fingers in towards one another or point them back towards the body. Try to wiggle out the fingers, touch each finger to the thumb, squeeze the palms in, try to make fists, or maybe bend and straighten the elbows. Bring the knees together, tops of the feet come down to the mat, sit back on the heels. Circle out the wrists, spark the fingers open and close them. Sweep the arms overhead, take a big inhale, fill up. As you exhale, right arm goes under the left arm, eagle bind. Lift your bind, lean back. Chin to chest, draw the elbows in tight to the body, breathe into the upper back, inflate. And then exhale, elbows in tighter towards the body. Rise up, arms come up overhead, look towards the thumbs, inhale. Exhale, this time left arm under the right arm. Lift up, lean. Chin to chest, draw it in. Good. Feel the shoulders and the scapula separate on the inhale. Then exhale, tuck in deeper. Arms come up. Arms release overhead. Look towards the thumbs. Inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Release the head down the back. Just let it fall. Bring the hands by the feet, lean back, stretch out through tops of the feet. You can do one knee at a time, maybe both knees, or maybe just leaning back, any amount. Lower the knees down, rise up, tuck the toes under for a toe stretch. Stay here with the toes tucked under, stretching out fascia of the feet, or sit back on the heels to add a little intensity. Arms come up overhead, interlace, flip grip, palms up. Press the palms up towards the sky. Draw the tailbone down, so try to avoid arching the back. Ground in, and then lean right, look left. Really open up through the left side body. Breathe into the intercostals. They allow you to breathe deeper. Come back through center, lean left, look right. Keep the belly in. Back through center, bend the elbows, rest the head back in the hands. Heart goes high, elbows go wide. Cactus the arms, sweep them forward, slap out the tops of the feet. Make a little bit of noise. Walk the hands to the top of the mat. Keep the hips high, lower the forehead down. Try to press the armpits down towards the mat. Stay here. If you want to go a little deeper, you can bring chin to the mat. Slither the body forward, all the way down to the belly. Come down to the forearms. So forearms are down on the mat. Feet are hips width distance apart. Begin to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Try to think elbows to hip bones and hip bones to elbows. Lower chin to chest. Right ear, right shoulder. Come back through center, left ear, left shoulder. Come back through center, lift the gaze up. Bend the right knee, reach back with the right hand, catch the top of the foot, draw it in towards the body, adding a quad stretch. So you can start to work the shoulder rotation where the palm dials so the fingers point forward, elbow is up, and then this right shoulder is projected forward. From here, you can maybe then straighten the left arm. Try to point the crease of the elbow forward, look up. Good, lower the left elbow. Release right leg and then switch sides so right forearm comes back down to the mat. Bend up the left foot, reach back with the left hand. So you press the palm into the top of the foot and then just start to spiral the fingers to point forward, and then this left shoulder can come forward as well. So stay or press into the right hand. Shine the crease of the elbow forward, look up. Slowly release. Left foot, forearms come down. So now option for both. So you bend the feet in towards the body, reach back, grab from the inside. So again, you press into the tops of the feet, and then you start to squeeze shoulder blades, fingers point forward, elbows go back. Look up. Slowly release the feet, lower the forehead all the way down to the mat. Bring the hands out wide, elbows pointed up towards the sky, forehead is down, and bring the feet wide width of the mat. Press into the fingertips. So the fingertips are on the floor, palms are lifted. And as you press into the fingertips, squeeze the shoulder blades, chin towards chest. And once the arms straighten, then look up, lift the gaze, lean the head back. And then as you start to bend the elbows, keep the head back till the chest lowers down, then forehead comes down. So we'll do that 2 more times. Press into the fingertips, squeeze the shoulder blades, chin stays towards chest, until the arms are extended. Then you start to look up, look back. Bend the elbows, keep the head back, draw the heart forward, and then lowering the forehead down last. One more time. Inhale. Look up, look back. Exhale, bend the elbows, lead with the heart, lower the forehead down. Good. Bring the legs together. Now left hand under left shoulder. Extend the right arm out to a T. Bend the left heel up towards the glute. Step it behind you for a shoulder stretch. If it's really painful to keep the right arm fully extended, you could bend it kind of like a goalpost facing up or facing back behind you, whatever feels better. Otherwise, you can keep the left hand in front of you, or you can start to wrap it behind the body. So the side of the head, the right side of the face can be down on the mat, just resting down. Come back through center. So now right hand under right shoulder, extend left arm out. You can either have it extended to a T or a goalpost, either direction. Right heel to glute, step it behind you. Right hand can stay forward or start to wrap behind the body. Come back through center. Hands come under shoulders, tuck toes, press hips back to heels, child's pose. And then on your inhale, rise up, tabletop. Send the right arm forward, thumb points up to the sky. Then bring the right arm back down, up and around. Move the entirety of the body with the arm. Let the gaze follow the thumb. And then reverse the direction. Sweep the right arm all the way up to the sky. Look up towards the thumb. And then doing 3 scoops. So you inhale, reach up. And then exhale, scoop the right arm under. Right shoulder just hovers above the mat. And then inhale, reach up. Exhale, sweep under. Inhale, reach up. This time lowering all the way down. So left hand walks forward. Lower the right shoulder all the way down to the mat. Left hand can walk beyond the top edge. Or you can start to bind it behind the body. Left hand working its way towards right inner thigh, gazing up towards the sky. Staying here if you like to float or fly. Put weight into the right shoulder, right knee, press down through the back of the right hand as you start to lift the left leg. Start to unwind, left hand plants. Inhale the right arm high. Send the right arm forward, left leg back, balancing table. Thumb up to sky, toes point down to the floor. Draw the belly button in tight. Take an inhale. Exhale, round. Hold here. Ground down into the left palm, forehead to knee, heel to glute. Inhale, lengthen out. Bend the knee, reach back, catch the top of the foot, kick up and away. Left palm is grounded into the floor, chest is forward, gaze is lifted. Take one more inhale, kick up. Cartwheel the limbs out, hold here. Lower the right hand down. Tuck the right toes, press up to a 3-legged dog. Left leg is lifted. Bend the knee, open the hip. Left heel towards right glute, so the left knee is pointed high towards the sky. Circle the ankle, wiggle the toes. Draw circles with the left knee, finding all directions here. So forwards, back, open it up, close it down. Send the left leg high. Elevate the right heel off the mat. Shift the body weight forward, left knee to forehead. Get high on the right tiptoes. Try to make the connection forehead to knee. Send the left leg back. Left knee, left tricep. Try to tap it to the outside. Send it back. Left knee, right tricep, twist. Send it back. Left foot steps forward. Lower the right knee down to the mat. Sweep the arms up. Take an inhale. Then sweep the arms back. Exhale. Flex toes to sky. Inhale. Come up. Exhale. Come back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hold this one here. Sweep the arms up, pistol grip, release the pointer, scoot the left toes a little more forward, activate the right glute, draw the belly in, and with those activated, squeeze the biceps beside the ears, take an inhale, exhale, dive back. Keep the belly engaged, protecting the low back, right glute active to open up the hip flexor. Shift back, runner stretch. Hands come down to the floor, or you can interlace the fingers behind the body. Flex left toes towards the face. Draw the belly in here, and then breathe into the hamstring. Send a long, slow exhale breath there. Shift the weight forward, right hand comes down to the mat, tuck right toes, lift right knee, open up the left arm, look towards the left thumb. IT band stretch. We lower the hips just slightly as we roll to the pinky toe edges of both feet. Sweep the left arm back. Good. Back to our revolved crescent lunge. Left arm goes high. And then cartwheel the arms open. Warrior two. So big sweeping movements here. So now this right quadricep is active. The pinky toe edge is pressing into the mat. Reach fingertip to fingertip here. Sit a little lower. Keep opening the left knee up towards the pinky toe edge. Flip the front palm reverse. Bend into the left knee as you reach towards the back of the mat. Cartwheel the arms down, plant the hands, step the left foot back, high straight arm plank, pause and hold here. Press away from the mat. Feel that little rounding of the upper back, belly is in. Shift the body weight forwards and back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shift forward, hold, wrap the elbows in, creases of the elbows are forward. Take an inhale. As you lower, squeeze elbows by rib cage. Inhale, draw the heart through, press into the palm, shoulders are away from the ears, look up. Chin to chest, tops of the feet, roll over them, then meeting in a downward facing dog. Pedal out the knees here, alternate the right heel, the left heel down. Press into the palms, pointing the tailbone a little higher towards the sky. If the heels are really far away from the mat, that's fine, but put a bend in the knees and press the chest towards the thighs. We always want to keep integrity in the spine here. So looking towards the belly button, breathe. Shake the head yes. Shake the head no. Shake the head yes. Elevate the heels high off the mat, bend the knees, hover them 1 inch high, and then walk the hands back so the hands are underneath the shoulders. We're in a hovering tabletop here, and you're still pulling the belly in, drawing it up towards the spine. Little bounces of the knees here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees all the way down to the mat. Send the left arm forward, thumb up to sky. Left arm, bring it back down, up and around. Whole body forwards and back. And then reverse the direction. Look towards the thumb as you make your big sweeping circles. On your last one, send the left arm high. Look up towards the thumb. Stack left shoulder on top of right. Take a big inhale. 3 scoops, so exhale, just hover the left shoulder above the mat. Reach up, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This time lowering the left shoulder all the way down. Left shoulder lands, walk the right hand forward. Stay here with the right arm forward and maybe start to bind behind the body, catching left inner thigh. If you like to float or fly, put weight into the left shoulder, left knee. Ground down through the back of the left hand as you start to lift the right leg. Slowly unwind, right hand plants, take a big inhale, left arm goes high. Send the left arm forward, right leg back. Balancing out your table, firing up the limbs here. Inhale. Exhale, round. Hold this one. Forehead to knee, heel to glute. Squeeze the body in tight. Inhale, lengthen. Bend the knee, reach back, catch top of the foot. Kick into the hand. You're pressing into the right palm, chest is forward. Look up. Keep kicking into the hand. One more inhale, kick up. Cartwheel the limbs out, hold. Lower the left hand down, tuck the left toes, send the right leg high, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip, right heel towards left glute, and then find the movement through the ankle, wiggle the toes, make big circles, drawing circles with the right knee in one direction, and reversing out the direction. Send the right leg high, elevate the left heel off the mat, shift forward, right knee to forehead, get high on the left tiptoes. Send the right leg back, right knee, right tricep, tap it to the outside, get really high on the tiptoes, shift forward, send it back, right knee, left tricep, twist. Send it back, right foot forward, lower the left knee down to the mat, sweep the arms up, take an inhale, exhale, sweep it back, flex the right toes up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Hold this one here. Find your pistol grip, release the pointers, scoot the right toes more forward. So biceps are beside the ear, and you're drawing the belly in, so a strong core protects the low back. And then you activate the left glute because we're trying to get the hip flexor to open here. Take an inhale, squeeze biceps beside the ears, lengthen. Exhale, dive back. Runner stretch, shift the body weight back. Flex right toes towards the face, fold over the right leg. Hands stay grounded or start to interlace behind you. I think I have a bug in my hand. Try to squeeze the palms to touch, heart towards toes, toes towards heart. So even here, any fold forward, belly is in. You're always trying to protect the low back. Shift forward, left hand plants, left toes tuck, open up the right arm, look towards the thumb, the right thumb. IT band stretch, so we roll to the pinky toe edges of both feet, slightly lower the hips, right arm sweeps towards the back of the mat. Meeting back in our revolved crescent, right arm goes high. And then we're just cartwheeling the arms open, dialing the left heel down, meeting in a warrior two. Sit into the right knee, grounded to the pinky toe edge, left quad active, right knee is opening up. Press the hips forward and send the right knee back. Flip the front palm, reverse. Bend into the right knee, reach back, open up through the left side body, the right side body. Cartwheel the arms down, step or float right foot back, move through your chaturanga. Wrap elbows in, you want to avoid them going wide. You want to prepare with a good strong chaturanga. Take an inhale, exhale, draw the heart through, up dog. Palms are pressing into the mat, shoulders are away from the ears. Chin to chest, down dog. Breathe. Send the right leg high, right knee to forehead, 3 knee thrusters, lower the right knee down, press up and away. Lower, press, lower, press. On that high, pressed up the right foot through, sweep the arms up. You're in a high crescent lunge. So look at your left heel, you want it up, stacked over the toes. Right knee is pointed forward, right toes are forward. Finding your eagle arms, left arm goes under the right, working to get the palms to touch, thumbs point towards the face. Lift your bind, lean back. Draw the bind forward, hover belly over thigh. Lift your bind, bend the left knee, press off. Left leg draws up and in towards the body, and then over the right leg, finding Garudasana, eagle. Squeeze inner thighs together, lift the shoulders up, roll them back and down the body. Straighten the right leg, take the left knee into the chest. So stay with me here. We're stepping, keeping the arms bound. We're stepping the left foot back, finding our warrior 2 feet. So this left foot, the pinky toe edge is parallel to the back of the mat. Right toes are pointed forward. You still have your eagle bind. And then the bind goes towards the left knee. Flex the right toes towards the face. Good. And then open the arms. Find yourself into a warrior 2. And then straighten the right leg, bend the left knee, hands come through heart center, flex right toes towards sky. Open up warrior 2. Come back, so it's almost like the setup for Skandasana here, but your hands are staying at heart center. Warrior 2. This time we are moving into Skandasana. So bend the left knee, flex the right toes towards the sky. Sit as low as you can. If you need to use hands on the mat, that's fine. But I want this left foot to be fully on the floor. If you start to go here and the heel is lifted, you're in the knee, and I want you in the hips. I want you in the piriformis here. So knee is pointed in direction of the left toes. Hands can be at heart center. They can be on the mat with the hips lifted a little higher, or hands can be at the heart. It's up to you. Stay low in the hips, roll to the top of the mat, left hand plants, right arm goes high. We're back in our revolved crescent lunge. Step the right foot back to meet the left hand stays down, Vasisthasana, side plank. Press the hips up. You can keep the feet stacked, drop the left knee down to the mat, or lift the top leg. Wherever you are, lift the right leg up, then bend the knee, step it behind you. Wild thing. Press the hips up, reach the right arm forward, and try to let the head go. Keep the right heel off the mat. Press the hips up. Right hand plants, right leg lifts. Draw the right knee into the chest. Hold here, lift the left heel up. Dial the left heel down to the mat. Right knee in towards chest. You can pass through Visvamitrasana, left hand to pinky toe edge, or extending the right leg out, lower it down, fallen triangle. Hips press up, let the head go. Left hand comes down, optional scissor push up. Send the right leg high. Right foot steps forward, high crescent lunge. Arms come up with your inhale. So we're back in our high lunge, been here before. Keep the belly in tight. Cactus the arms, sweep the arms back. And then bring them forward and step the left foot up, pyramid pose. So check out your feet. You want both heels to pretend like they're on a tightrope, but then you have the back foot pointed off to 45 degrees. As you inhale, lengthen out. Belly is in, press the right hip back so you feel the left hip bump forward, then fold over the legs. Long, slow breaths here, especially if you have tight hamstrings. Send a long, deep breath there. Bring the gaze forward, step the left foot up to meet the right foot, squeeze the knees and the ankles together, then sit the hips in the chair, Utkatasana. Draw the belly in, biceps are beside the ears. Sweep the right arm back, look towards the right thumb, left arm goes forward. Continue squeezing the knees together, put pressure on them. Come back through center. Sweep the left arm back, look towards the left thumb. Come back through center. Hands to heart. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Elbow on the outside of the knee. Bring the gaze down to the knees. Make sure the knees are in alignment. Then bring the gaze up to the sky. Getting a deep twist here. Trying to get thumbs towards the sternum. Open up the prayer. Hands plant to the right side of the body. Side crow. So squat down, walk the feet over towards the left hand, sit the hips up. Try to tuck the tricep deep underneath the thigh. So then as the shoulders go down, feet can come up. So you create a little fulcrum for yourself. Give it a try. Meeting back in Utkatasana, chair pose. Weight is in the heels, little pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2. Straighten the legs, lift up, dive back. Open the arms, bend the knees, lead with the heart, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend the knees, fold, press into the palms, forehead towards knees. Plant the hands, step, hop, walk, or float the feet back, passing through your chaturanga. Draw the heart through, look up, look back. Chin to chest, down dog. Send the left leg high. Left knee to chest. 3 knee thrusters. Lower, press away, lift. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Step the left foot through, high crescent lunge. Right heel is stacked over the toes, trying to press the back of the right knee out. Eagle your arms, right arm goes under the left arm. Palms touch. If that doesn't work for you today, you can always give yourself a hug or put the hands at prayer position. Bend the elbows, reach back. Draw the bind forward, belly over thigh. Draw the right hip back. Rise up, bend the right knee, press off. Right leg wraps up and around the left leg, Garudasana, eagle. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Draw the tailbone down. Shoulders roll back and down the body. Tap elbows to knee, eagle's nest. Straighten the left leg, right knee into chest. Keep your eagle arms. Now step the right foot back, like warrior 2 feet. Left foot points forward, right foot is angled. And then so we start to bend into the right knee, straighten the left leg, flex left toes towards the sky. Open up your bind, find a warrior 2. So now repeat the same thing, but hands come to prayer. Straighten the left leg, flex right toes to sky, left toes to sky, and bend into the right knee. Open up. Find your setup for Skandasana. Open up, warrior 2. Come back. Warrior 2. And then now we are moving into Skandasana. So right knee bends. You want the right foot to stay flat. So if that means you stay up higher, that's fine. If that means you put your hands on the floor, that's fine. If that means you go all the way down, that's fine. It's all fine. As long as you're moving, as long as you're on your mat, you're good. So breathe here. So you want right foot flat, left foot flexed. It's trying to work us into our hips. Really hard to tackle this space, especially the piriformis. So this posture does the trick. Let's shift forward. Right hand plants. Open up the left arm. Look towards the left thumb. Back in a revolved crescent lunge. Step the left foot back to meet the right, Vasisthasana. So the hips are stacked. You can lift the top leg, drop the bottom knee, or just keep the feet stacked. Gaze up towards the sky. Wherever you are, bend the left knee, step it behind you, wild thing. So we're trying to keep the heel off the mat, press the hips up, reach the left arm forward, let the head go. Left hand plants, left leg lifts. Draw left knee to chest. So if you're passing through that Vishvamitrasana, you draw the knee to the chest, right hand catches the pinky toe edge, and then you start to kick into the hand. Otherwise, fall in triangle, kicking the leg out, pressing the hips up, opening up the right arm. Right hand plants, optional push-up. Send the left leg back. Left foot steps forward, high crescent lunge. Cactus the arms, reach back. Then sweep the arms forward, pyramid pose. Heels in alignment, back foot 45. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Draw the belly in, breathe into the hamstrings. Gaze forward, step right foot to left, Utkatasana, hips in the chair, firing up the legs here. Squeeze knees together. Left arm reaches back, right arm forward, look towards the left thumb. Come back up, right arm back, left arm forward. Back through center, hands to heart, take an inhale. Exhale, twist left. Draw the belly in, wring out the body. Make sure knees are in alignment. Look up. Send the arms 12 and 6 o'clock. Then find your side crow. So you can stay with this deep tuck and just plant the hands and start to lower the shoulders down, feet come up. Or if you want to walk the feet a little more over towards the right, you point the butt up towards the sky and then lower the knees towards the back of the triceps. You got to stay really tightly tucked. Try to get knees towards armpits. Shoulders down, feet lift. Coming back, Utkatasana. Little pulses here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs, squeeze the glutes, lift up, reach back. Back up through center, open the arms, bend the knees, lead with the heart, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step hop walker, float the feet back, chaturanga. Draw the heart through, upward facing dog. Send the hips high, down dog. Send the right leg high. Step the right foot through, high crescent lunge, arms come up. And then pressing off the left knee, reaching the arms forward, left leg back, warrior 3. Hands come to heart, left knee comes to the back of the right knee, bend. Reach the arms out, leg out. Bend, extend, bend, extend. One more, bend, extend. Good. Hands come to heart center, bending the right knee, landing the left foot at a warrior 1. So left foot lands 45, right knee is pointed forward, arms come up. Cactus the arms, squeeze shoulder blades, interlace the fingers behind you, roll the shoulders back. Bend into the right knee, lead with the heart, take the bind over, look towards the belly button. Cartwheel the arms open, warrior 2. So a little bit different version of a pumping warrior. This time we bring the right arm under, left arm over, and then come back to a warrior 2, reverse. So right arm under, left bicep by the ear, rise back up, reverse. Right arm under, left arm forward, reach up, reverse. This time extended side angle, so right hand goes all the way down to the inside of the foot, left bicep by the ear. Spiral, open the rib cage, left rib cage on top of right, look up. Send the left arm up to the sky, bend the elbow, bring it behind the body, palm facing out. Stay here, half bind, or if you move into full bind, hook the left hand. If you notice the left shoulder comes down, your gaze goes down when you're trying to get the full bind, just stay in half bind. Take your time. If you build bird of paradise, left foot steps up to meet right. Come on to right tiptoes, draw the right knee up. Press the hips forward, squeeze shoulder blades back. Extend the right leg out. Meeting back in our extended side angle. Rise up, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse. So big transition, moving into our half moon. So press off the back foot, left leg lifts, right hand comes down. So get your setup, find one spot to focus on, ground into all four corners of the right foot. Then maybe start to play with right hand to heart center. Revolve it, left hand down, open up the right arm. So pigeon toe the left foot, left inner thigh is moving up the right inner thigh. With every inhale, you lift the left heel a little higher. With every exhale, kick the left leg a little bit straighter. Right hand comes down to the mat. Draw left knee to chest. And then we're bending the right knee, kicking the left foot through. Try to hover and hold. And then lower all the way down to the seat. So left leg extended, right knee bent. Bring the right foot over the left leg, right hand behind you. Press into the right hand to grow through the spine. Reach the left arm up, elbow on the outside of the knee, gaze over the right shoulder. Counter the posture to the left, forehead comes down. And here's a little arm balance here if you want to try it. So you take your right hand to the pinky toe edge. You kind of lean back a little bit, and then as you come forward, you're pressing into the right foot, pressing into the left palm, lift the hips up. Shoulders are down, so you're kicking this left leg out. Good, lower the hips. Bend the left knee in towards the body, fingers point forward. Flex the right foot, chest towards the shin. Then heel toe this left foot over towards the right edge of the mat. Now we're finding a 90-90. So you have to scoot this right heel on top of the left knee and then shimmy the left foot out a little further because you want the shins to be kind of far away from you. You don't want them in too close towards the body. The more awkward it feels, the better it is. It's often the way in yoga. I like to interlace my fingers between the toes. I flex the toes back and I gently put a little pressure on the right knee and start to lean forward. If you got a big old space between your knees, perfectly fine. If you want to put a block or something underneath, feel free. Squeeze shoulder blades together as you start to lean forward. Rise up, windshield wiper the knees side to side. Reach the arms up, find Navasana boat pose. So you can have the hands behind the knees, hands can be on the mat, or arms can be forward. Take an inhale, exhale to a low boat. Inhale, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hollow body hold, scissor kick the feet, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down, long body stretch, reach the arms overhead, point the toes forward, take a big inhale, breath, exhale it out, let it go. Once more, inhale, exhale, hug the knees into the chest, rock up and down the spine 3 times. On the third one, you're trying to bring the feet wide to the width of the mat, and maybe with no hands, finding a malasana, prayer squat. So rocking up, feet are wide, and again, we're trying to get the knees pointed in the direction of the toes, and then use the elbows to press the knees back. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Bring the right hand down, look up towards the left thumb. Come back through center, left arm down, look up towards the right thumb. Come back through center, working our crow pose. So we plant the hands, bring the legs together. Come onto the tiptoes. Hands are flat, but you want the knuckles lifted, fingertips pressing firmly into the mat. So you see them kind of turn white. You're putting pressure on them there. So the hips lift, think knees to armpits. Gaze forward beyond the top edge of the mat on the floor. Grip fingertips, shift the weight forward. Maybe start to play heel to glute, maybe the other one. Keep pressing into the hands, lifting the hips. Option to shoot the legs back or meet me in a chaturanga in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoot it back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to a downward facing dog. Press into the palms, hips go high, breathe. Look towards the belly button, stretching out the cervical spine. Send the left leg high. Left foot steps forward, high crescent lunge. Arms come up with your inhale breath. Bend the right knee, blast off, reach the arms forward, right leg extends long behind you. You're in a warrior 3, strong body, strong limbs here. Hands come to heart, right knee goes to the back of the left, bend, reach the arms out, leg out, extend. Bend, extend, bend, extend. Good. So now as you bend the left knee, you're landing the right foot to a warrior 1. Arms come up with your inhale breath. Cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, reach back. Interlace the fingers behind you. Roll the shoulders back, fist package goes down the right leg. Bend into the left knee, lead with the heart. Take the bind over. Left shoulder's on the inside of the left knee. You're trying to press the left knee out and the hips towards the back of the mat. Cartwheel the arms open, warrior 2. Gaze over the front middle finger. So finding those kind of different pumping warrior variations. So this time left arm goes under, right arm goes over, bend the left knee, and then press into the left leg, reach the left arm back. Left arm under, right arm over, and then rise up, reach back. Left arm under, reach up, reach back. And then this time left hand comes all the way down to the mat, right bicep by the ear. Extended side angle, press into the pinky toe edge of the right foot. Right shoulder stacks on top of left. Send the right arm up to the sky, look up. Bend the elbow, bring it behind the body, palm faces out. Stay right here if you work full bind. Left hand under the thigh, hook right hand. If the shoulders stay stacked and the gaze stays lifted, then you can build bird of paradise. Right foot hops up to meet left. Come on to left tiptoes. Draw left knee up. Send it back. Kick the leg out. Lower the left leg. Meeting back in our extended side angle. Breathe here. Rise up, warrior 2. Flip the front palm, reverse. Big movement, finding our half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. So maybe stepping the right foot up a few times before the left hand comes down, but getting the right leg in the air, trying to lift it hip height or higher. Shoulders stacked. Maybe start to play with balance. Maybe the gaze comes up, that's really challenging. Or maybe left hand to heart center. Revolve it. Right hand comes down, square off the hips, and then open up the left arm. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. This one's talking to me this morning. That means I need to send a really deep breath here. Good. Left hand comes down. Draw right knee into chest. And then start to bend the left knee. And we're kicking the right foot through, lowering it all the way down to our seat. Coming down to your seat, you can step the left foot over the right leg. Left hand comes behind you. Use it as a base to lengthen. Right arm comes up and over. Gaze over the left shoulder. Belly in. Counter the posture, bow the body to the right, forehead comes down. Rise up. So if you want to try that little inversion or arm balance, left hand to pinky toe edge, and this left foot will be your base. You'll lean back, press into the right hand, boom, pump the hips up, kick the leg out. Shoulders are down. And then lower the hips back down. Bend the right knee in, flex the left foot, fingers point forward, squeeze shoulder blades together, press the heart towards the shin. Oh, the mosquitoes are so bad out here. I'm going to be covered by the time this class is over. Oh, my goodness. Mozzies. They're not my favorite creature. I'm not going to lie. Heel to the right foot to the left edge of the mat. And then kind of scoot the right foot out. And then left ankle on top of right knee. Left knee on top of right ankle. I like to interlace my fingers, flex the foot back, stretch out again through the fascia of the feet, and then I press into the left hand, left knee comes down. It's really important to keep the feet pliable. So much balance as you age. This is how, people fall and trip because their toes can't spread anymore because it's gotten too clunky and gunky from the fascia. It hardens, and so they don't have that gripping motion. So you got to keep stretching out the feet, spreading the toe stretches, all those, so beneficial. Rise up, plant the feet. Arms go forward, chin to chest, slowly roll down the spine. Hug the knees into the body, rock side to side. Hug the knees into the chest. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders off the mat, forehead into the knees. Inhale, squeeze in. Exhale, send the legs out, send the arms overhead. Squeeze the legs together. Create yourself like a pencil. And then hug the knees into the chest, squeeze in. Extend out, arms come up overhead. Hug in, send it out. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees in, rock side to side. Plant the feet, heels near the glutes. Press into the feet, lift the hips up for a bridge pose. Interlace the fingers underneath the body, rock the body to the left, tuck the right shoulder blade under, rock the body to the right, tuck the left shoulder blade under, keep rocking side to side, tucking the shoulder blades a little deeper underneath the body. Then trying to get the fingers as tightly interlaced as possible, working to get the palms to touch, heels ground down into the mat, lift the hips up. Keep pressing into the heels, lifting the hips, staying right here, or if you move into a full wheel, plant the hands over the shoulders, press up. Good. Trying to press your chest towards the back of the mat. One more inhale, lift up. Slowly lower all the way down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees go wide. One hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Breathe here. Hug the knees to the chest. Send the legs up to the sky, waterfall. So place the hands under the hips so they can be propped up really easily so the legs can drain with very minimal effort. Circle out the ankles, wiggle the toes. I like to open and close my jaw here a few times just because my body's relaxed, kind of stretching out the muscles of the face. Always in this waterfall, feels so good to me.
If you're one that grinds your teeth at night or holds tension through the jaw, the neck, and the shoulders, that can be really beneficial. Stretching out, sticking the tongue out. So if this Viparita Karani, this waterfall, if this is what is serving you best in this moment, stay here. Otherwise, if you move into plow pose, be really careful here. Always want to protect the cervical spine, so only gazing towards the belly button. But you start to lift the hips, pike the legs over, and then you use the hands on the glutes to kind of press them over. And then you can bend the knees and rest them on the forehead, but you want to keep hands on the back for support. And then if the feet do touch the floor behind you, then you can start walking the feet back. You can start shimming the shoulder blades together and then trying to get the fingers interlaced. Piking the legs up to shoulder stand. Walk the hands from the low back down towards the shoulder blades. So it's a shoulder stand, so the weight is trying to be distributed along the top of the shoulders. Again, you always only want to gaze at your belly button in this posture. You want to avoid gazing side to side. You want to protect our neck. All this beautiful work we've done, we don't want to crunch it right at the end. Start to bend the knees towards the forehead. And then just slowly rolling down the spine, one vertebrae at a time. When the hips land, find a happy baby. Peace fingers hook the big toes. Tuck the chin towards the chest. Draw the knees towards the floor. Rock side to side. Trying to get the spinal column all the way down to the mat. Hug the knees into the chest. Keep the right knee in. Extend the left leg long. Guide the right knee over towards the left. Gaze to the right. So really try to look deep over the right shoulder. Let this be a nice little ending stretch through the neck as well. Start to unwind, hug knees to chest. Keep the left knee in, extend the right leg. Guide the left knee to the right, gaze to the left. Unwind your way back through center. Hug both knees into the chest. Wrap the arms around the knees, chin to chest, forehead into the knees. As you inhale, squeeze the body in tight. Fill up. Exhale, let it go. Savasana. Bring the legs wide. Bring the arms wide. Let the palms face up and the feet fall away. Take a moment here to take a few deep breaths, sighing it out. Then after those few mindful breaths, just let the body go. Let the body do what it was designed and intended to do and knows how to do best. I will leave you here in the spinal Savasana. Please take as much time as you can, as you need, as you have. And I thank you so much for joining me in this big sweeping yoga flow. I love yoga flows that make me feel like I can be expressive and I can dance. And so I hope you feel like you filled your cup up today. I hope you can go out and share the beautiful, full part of yourself today. So enjoy the rest of your day wherever it takes you. The light in me sees, honors, and is so grateful and proud of the light in each and every one of you. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste. Bye.